We're going to talk about sustainability today. I know it seems like one more thing to add to your list of already big things that you need to do in your already hectic schedule, but this will come in handy because more and more people, clients, are asking for sustainable options when it comes to delivering on their event production, right? So here we go. A few years ago, an event producer, we'll call him Alex, right? Alex was hired by a tech company to deliver a sustainable event for his client. The decor was beautiful. The food was organic and locally sourced, and they had they had even water stations, right? Where you took your water bottle to the water station, you filled it up. Seemed perfect, right? But when Alex reviewed the aftermath, there were bins overflowing with disposable cups, uneaten food, and decor elements that could only scream, headed to the landfill. All that effort and the environmental footprint of the event was still the size of Bigfoot. Alex described it best. It was like buying an electric vehicle to be eco friendly and then using it to haul loads of plastic cups to the dumpster. We've all been there. You try to do the right thing, right? But the execution doesn't quite match the intention. With event producers and marketers juggling so many different details, sustainability can feel like one more item on your already overwhelming to-do list. I do understand that. But here's the thing. When your client specifically requests that sustainability be a priority, you want to deliver. You don't want to have to be perfect, but you do need to deliver. I'm about to go over some intentional actions you can do to make a big difference in your sustainability efforts. Let's break it down into manageable strategies so that your event can wow your attendees and give your client and Mother Earth a break. And trust me, she deserves one, right? Here are four key strategies to make your event greener without losing your mind or adding one additional thing to your to do list. Number one is eliminate plastics. Boom. Just eliminate them. Start small by swapping single use like plastic items like cups, utensils, and straws for compostable, reusable alternatives, right? Consider using utensils like real utensils that you can rent. And if that isn't in the budget, right? Because I do understand everything is based on a budget. But if it is not in the budget, maybe then opting for utensils and straws that are made from like stylish bamboo or bamboo that's very stylish, right? They do have different sustainable options there, right? I've seen so many different options for bamboo eating utensils. So they do exist, is my point. Encourage attendees to bring their own water bottle, or you can have it, you know, branded for the event, a water bottle, and have it clip onto their bag. And so when they go around to the, next thing that they're going to, they could go to a hydration station and just fill up that water bottle that they have clipped onto their bag. I also saw a really cool thing. It was name tags of all things, right? They are a big, huge waste most of the time, but this time these were battery operated and basically they were programmed. I had my name on it, it had the event's name on it, and it was all like lit up and electronic and it was kind of cute. Um, and you can change it from like blinking or just like, straight going from right to left and things like that. So it made it kind of interactive and fun as well for people to interact with you with your um, name tag on. So that's number one. Number two is to manage food production and waste. Work with caterers to plan portion sizes carefully, right? And I would say have your leftovers donated to a local local shelter. There's many resources out there nowadays online that you can find several different places where you can donate leftover foods. It's becoming a really big thing. Compost food scraps, right? So like banana peels and all the things that your chef is using in the back cooking up things. Make sure you can compost those items. Like they just make sure they put them in the compost item and have a bin for them to put in there while they're back there cooking. Bonus points if you can highlight your sustainable practices during your event. It's a great conversation starter, right? People are really trying to understand and learn the different techniques and options that they can use for being more sustainable. And what better way to do it than at an event? The third thing I'd like to suggest is implementing landfill diversion strategies. Like set up clearly labeled recycling and compost stations. Now, I know that this could sometimes wind up really going awry because a lot of times, oftentimes, people are like, wait, is this recycle? Is this trash? Is this compost? Like they just don't know. And so this could be a great time to have volunteers to actually stand at those stations and help attendees sort out this, sort out their trash. They could take it from them and then sort it themselves, have the volunteers sort it for the guest, or it could be a conversation piece where they are actually interacting with the guest and having them say, oh, no, that goes in compost or that goes into the trash. Um, People really do want to contribute to sustainable efforts. So it might be something that you want to think about adding to your next event. Now, the fourth and last thing I would say is partner with a cleaning service that prioritizes eco-friendly products and practices. Hey, that's where PopUP CleanUP, a shameless plug, can come in and help. They do, we do use recyclable rags and non toxic cleaning supplies. And these small shifts in just doing the cleaning in a sustainable way can help reduce your event's environmental impact as well. So there's four very easy ways in which you can add to your sustainable efforts. Remember I said like Alex tried to do this with his tech client previously? Well, luckily, Alex's tech client provided him with another opportunity to showcase his talents again. Because let's face it, he did a great job the first time and everything was amazing. It was just that the execution of the sustainability part just didn't pan out like he wanted it to. So Alex actually applied these four simple things to the next event that he put on for his client. And he did not disappoint. The difference was literally like night and day. Attendees at the end had all raved to the actual client about how streamlined and intentional everything actually felt. And the client loved being able to tout their green initiatives throughout the entire event. Plus, the post event cleanup team actually smiled, which, if you've ever been a part of a cleanup crew, you know that is a minor miracle. So, as event producers and experiential marketers, your role goes far beyond logistics and timelines. You're a catalyst for connection and celebration and memorable moments. What better legacy can you leave than that of caring for the planet that we all share? Like Earth Day only comes once a year, but your efforts can create a ripple effect long after the last guest leaves the room. Small measures magnified over time can have a massive impact. By making sustainable choices event by event, you're not planning for today, you're helping to ensure that we all have a tomorrow to celebrate. As Alex likes to say, every great event has an after party, but let's make sure it's not in a landfill. So go ahead, plan that unforgettable event, and remember, a little green goes a long way, especially when it's paired with a killer playlist and zero regrets. Are you ready to make your next event cleaner, greener, and just fabulous? Let's do it. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Celebrate and Chill. I hope you're walking away with new insights, fresh ideas, and maybe even a little inspiration to make your next event not just memorable, but meaningful. Remember, it's the small, intentional efforts that add up to big impacts on your guest list, on your team, and even on the planet. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a review. Your support helps to continue to celebrate and chill with event pros like you. Until next time, stay creative, stay connected, bringing your best to every single event. And hey, don't forget to take a moment to chill. You've earned it.